Welcome back to my channel, and a special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach who has lost and maintained a 140-pound weight loss. And today we're going to talk about fiber and some high fiber swaps you can make that will lead to faster weight loss. So if you're excited, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not. Turn your bell on because I upload new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Check out the description box down below where you will find nutrition coaching. I do offer personalized to you macros and calories. This is exactly what I followed to lose and maintain my 140-pound weight loss, as well as one-on-one coaching for questions, accountability, or to talk with me directly. Links and discounts to my favorite healthy things are also down in that description box. So let's talk about some high fiber swaps that lead to fast weight loss. Fiber is absolutely essential for weight loss. Between fiber and protein, it's going to keep you full and satisfied, and fiber actually helps regulate your body's bodily functions while in weight loss. If you follow a higher protein diet, sometimes going number 2 can be a bit of an issue. Fiber is definitely going to help with that, and fiber-rich foods actually can lead to weight loss all on their own, and they can absolutely increase the effectiveness and quickness of that weight loss. So there's some simple swaps you can make from foods that aren't loaded with fiber to foods that are to see success. Instead of using white pasta, use bean-based pastas. Beans and legumes are some of the biggest sources of fiber out there. You're going to gain about 27 grams of fiber by just switching from white pasta to bean-based pasta. Lentil pastas are absolutely delicious. You can't really tell the difference between them and regular pasta, and you're going to get 27 grams of fiber. This will also help boost plant-based protein in your meal. Typically, these pastas also contain a little bit of protein, and when we pair protein and fiber together, it's a powerhouse. Number 2, you can trade simple cereal for oatmeal. You're going to gain about 3 grams of fiber. Plus, as we know, growing up, our parents also told us, have oatmeal for breakfast. It sits like a rock in your belly. That is true because of its high fiber content. A half of a cup of oatmeal provides about 5 to 6 grams of fiber, while typical cereals have 0 to 2 grams of fiber. Not to mention, you're going to be eliminating any added sugar and just having a healthier, well-balanced breakfast. Number 3, swap out those protein shakes for a smoothie. You're going to gain 6 or more grams of fiber with this simple swap. Protein shakes aren't typically known for packing in the fiber. What you can do is make a smoothie loaded with fiber and add a scoop of protein for even more benefit. 2 cups of frozen fruit can contain about 6 grams of fiber. One of my favorite things to do is blend cottage cheese and frozen fruit together for this whip type of ice cream dessert. Absolutely delicious, packed with protein and fiber. So by switching from just a typical protein shake to a smoothie and then adding in your protein, again, it's a powerhouse. Number 4, swap out chips for popcorn. You're going to gain about 2 grams of fiber, and it's going to keep you much more full and satisfied. You can have an entire cup of air pop popcorn for about 30 calories, and it's going to give you 1 to 2 grams of fiber, where most chips out there don't contain any fiber. You still get the crunch, you still get the salt, but you're also getting in that fiber. Number 5, this is one of my favorite swaps, and that is to eat avocado instead of mayo. If you have not tried tuna salad made with avocado instead of mayo, you're missing out. It is absolutely incredibly delicious. It's so creamy, and you're getting in healthy fat and fiber. You're going to gain about 4 grams of fiber by making this simple, delicious swap. Half of an avocado gives you about 4 grams of fiber and a boatload of healthy fat, and we need to have healthy fat in our diet to make it well balanced and also for weight loss. Number 6, this is another thing I do pretty regularly, and that is to swap out quinoa. Swap out white rice for quinoa. Quinoa is a superfood. There's protein and there's fiber, and I actually think the texture of quinoa is much better than rice. I never really eat rice. I always swap any rice in a recipe out for quinoa. You're going to gain about 5 grams of fiber and 8 grams of protein. There's no protein in white rice. There's not even protein in brown rice. So if you want that protein fiber powerhouse, gravitate towards quinoa. Next up, use whole grain bread instead of white bread. White bread has 0 nutritional value. I myself love a good sprouted bread because, again, there's fiber and protein, and when we can put those 2 together, it's even better. But really, any whole grain or whole wheat bread, if it has fiber in it, it's a great swap. You're going to grab those 2 grams of fiber and some added protein. This is another thing I really like to do, and that is to use mashed berries in place of jam. Not only are you eliminating all of the added sugar in jam, you're making a homemade jam that's very simple, made from a natural source of fruit. Fruit has naturally occurring fiber and no added sugar, but you're still going to get that same sweetness. And you're going to gain 5 grams of fiber and have very little calories, and again, no added sugar. Swap out your snack of crackers for trail mix. You're going to have a much more well-balanced snack that contains fiber, protein, and carbohydrates. You're going to gain 5 grams of fiber, and you're also going to get some healthy fat. Most of the time, trail mix has nuts and seeds in it, which is a great source of fiber and healthy fat. You can also have things like raisins, coconut flakes, dried fruit, things that really give it a well-balanced, well-rounded snack. What you have to be mindful for with trail mix is it can be really calorically dense, so make sure you're watching your serving. Eat sunflower seeds instead of granola. Seeds and nuts are such a great source of added fiber. Quarter cup of sunflower seeds is going to give you 3 grams of fiber. So if you skip the granola that has 0 fiber and add in those sesame seeds, you're gaining 3 grams of fiber and you still get the crunch. Typically when we put granola on things, we're looking for a crunch, and we can get that through sunflower seeds. Trade in your flour tortilla for corn tortillas. Flour tortillas, not counting low carb, high fiber. I'm talking about just traditional flour tortillas, have 0 to 1 grams of fiber. You can have 2 corn tortillas and double that amount of fiber. Now, if you are someone that prefers the low carb, high fiber wraps, those are also an excellent source because typically they're higher in fiber than even corn tortillas, and they're going to deliver you some protein. What you have to be mindful about with these high fiber tortillas is they can sometimes cause digestive distress, indigestion, and even some bloating. So be mindful of that. But if you can handle those high fiber wraps, that's even better. Simple vegetable swap, eat peas instead of corn. If you like those starchy sweet vegetables, swap out corn for peas. Both of these vegetables have a slightly sweet flavor, a firm texture, but you can actually gain 4 grams of fiber by having peas instead of corn. 1 cup of corn is about 4 grams of fiber. Peas have double that. So 1 cup of peas can be up to 8 grams of fiber. Number 13, especially as we move into summer, eat nice cream instead of ice cream. Nice cream is made with bananas, or if you're like me and you have a Ninja Creamy, you can really pack in the fiber and protein by making Ninja Creamy ice cream, and bananas are an excellent source of a natural sweetness as well as fiber. By using a banana instead of having ice cream, you can gain a couple of grams of fiber. You can even use a blender to make nice cream. Pop in a banana, a couple of tablespoons of your favorite milk, use Fairlife for the added protein, blend it up, and you have nice cream. Not only is it lower calorie, higher protein, it has a lot more fiber. When you're having your next salad, add roasted chickpeas instead of croutons. Now, you don't have to make the chickpeas yourself. You can buy roasted chickpeas at your store. Just make sure that they don't contain any weird ingredients or any added ingredients, maybe just the chickpea salt and potentially an oil. Croutons have 0 grams of fiber, chickpeas have 5. So you are getting about 5 grams of fiber and the same crunch that you get from croutons, plus all of the other health benefits that come in a chickpea. Part of that is 5 grams of satiating protein. So not only are you getting 5 grams of fiber in a chickpea, you're getting 5 grams of protein, where in croutons there's 0 fiber and 0 protein. And last but not least, adding a little bit more plant-based meals into our diet, you can opt for a black bean burger instead of a traditional beef burger. And like I mentioned, beans and legumes are going to be a great source of fiber. So by doing this simple swap, you're adding in about 3 grams of added fiber. You can even add a whole grain bun for even more fiber. So making those simple swaps, adding a plant-based, protein-based meal to your diet every week can really up your fiber intake and help you reach your weight loss goals. Protein is king when it comes to weight loss, but right next to that, and almost equally as important, is fiber. I promise you, if all you watch is getting in enough fiber and protein, you will see the scale trend down naturally. There are so many registered dietitians and fitness professionals that don't track calories or protein, and all they do is hit a fiber goal every day. Because the only foods that contain fiber are typically whole real foods and foods that are typically less processed. So by just having a fiber goal, you can feel full, satisfied, and reach your weight loss goals. It is recommended for women to consume between 25 and 35 grams of fiber per day, and men between 35 and 45 grams of fiber. If you can get to 50 grams, even better. Make sure all your meals and snacks not only include protein, but also include fiber. Let me know down below what are some of your favorite fiber-packed foods and snacks. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up. Again, subscribe, turn your bell on, because I upload new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Down in the description box, I will link nutrition coaching, as well as links and discounts to my favorite healthy things. Also, I will put my favorite fiber supplement. This is something actually That I put in my protein coffee every morning to really give me a big punch of fiber first thing in the morning. Just Better Fiber is amazing. It's a minority woman-owned business, and the fiber is one ingredient fiber. No fillers like what you find at your local grocery store. So I will link Just Better Fiber down below with a discount for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video is helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.